I thought I was on the right track. I've always been a hard-working and a passionate student. My friends would call me your typical geek. I've always wanted to make a change, make a positive impact, make a difference to people's lives. So, I started my grand mission by doing a sociology and social policy degree at the University of Nottingham. I was quite simply amazed at its level of relevance to everyday life, and it set the foundation base to learning how the world works around us, in a distinctive way. But reading books, knowing the theory, and writing essays just wasn't enough for me. I wanted to put it into practice and get into what I call the real world. That's why I jumped at the opportunity of doing a PhD. Finally, I was going to embark on my personal study and generate findings of impact and make a change, even if it's a small change. An achievable aim in my eyes, or was it? But my continuous linear route with education meant I had no experience of how research is used in a policy and business environment. This changed when I undertook a placement with a company called Being Transformed, which looks at how trauma is being dealt with by the mental health services. As part of their project, I got the opportunity to interview mental health professionals. I was excited at the task ahead of me. I was given a chance to get out in the field, and I didn't have to be sat in front of a computer alone in an office for a whole day. As the interview approached, my excitement turned into anxious nerves. I feared the unexpected. I had to keep reminding myself of that big dream I was chasing, and that was enough to see me through to an office door with a big smile on my face. I was greeted by this fairly old, doctor-like professional. The interview kick-started off fine, and I was soon in my element, and the conversation flowed pretty well. Oh, how wrong I was. As I started getting deeper into the topic area, I was shocked by a reaction of laughter to one of my questions regarding psychiatry. I instantly felt deflated, uncomfortable, and thought I was not cut out to do this. Instantly I was apologetic of my little knowledge, and of course, coming from a sociological background, my perspective was different to psychiatry in many ways. I was quick to wrap up the interview and make a speedy exit out of that door. A few days later, I was sat in an office, debriefing my boss about what had happened, heart beating fast, nervous that he'd think I was incapable of the tasks set to me. But to my surprise, he was chuffed with my findings and excited at what was being revealed. I felt confused. He explained the reaction of laughter was simply a feeling of uneasiness to answer my questions. So, in hindsight, I learnt a valuable lesson. I now only have appreciation to that psychiatrist who I interviewed. He broadened my horizons. To be an academic, I must consider conflicting perspectives. I may not have years of experience, but I do have knowledge. To make a change, there are a number of people, organisations, institutions I have to consider, and from here on I'll be open to criticism. Finally, I thank him for thrashing my naive view of life, but starting what I now believe is a start to my academic journey.